Good day, everybody, and welcome back to another day. It's SavvyAlfred, and today we got 7 news, some really cool things happening this week in the photography, video, and creative world. So let's just jump right into this and roll that intro. So today we're talking about Kodak Coin. This has been in the news for a bit. Kodak is getting into the cryptocurrency, so they're releasing a coin so they can track your work through licenses and you can get paid using their coin and stuff like that. It's super complicated and I fully still don't understand what Kodak Coin is. But anyways, some people are really interested, and of course when people are interested, you get scammers coming out of the mist. So there are some scammers offering people Kodak Coin, and people are buying them because, hey, cryptocurrency, you can become a billionaire overnight. But the thing is, Kodak is not releasing any of these coins yet. They're going through their accreditation process and looking for investors that are interested. So this is basically like a public service announcement. Don't buy Kodak Coin from people. Kodak is personally reaching out to people, investors, accredited investors. So it means you have to have about a net worth of $1 million or have made either $1 million in spending or $250,000 in revenue or some sort of, or something like that. I forget what the accredited investor state is like. But unless you're in that state, don't buy Kodak Coin until they officially offer it to the public. Right now it's closed, only for investors. So remember, don't buy Kodak Coin. Don't get scammed. News number 1. Okay, and next up is a rumor mill. DJI releasing their new Mavic Pro 2. That's what I was expecting from their previous event, but it was the Mavic Air, which I was very disappointed in. I was looking for a Mavic Pro 2, anyways, because I have the Mavic. But the rumors that are coming out of this are really good. It's 2 rumors that kind of really stuck out to me. One is there a new camera that's going to be on it, 1-inch CMOS 28mm camera. But the next is a 4,820 milliamp battery. You know what that means? 35 minutes of flight time. 35 minutes of flight time. That's crazy. If they release that, I'm going to be pre-ordering that and buying that in a heartbeat. That's what I'm hoping for. You know, the Mavic Pro is great, but I hate the battery life on it. You know, not much can be done. It's 25 minutes, which is still really good. But if I can get 35 minutes of flight time and a better camera, that's a deal breaker. And if they make it smaller somehow, I'll be ordering that. And maybe a bunch of batteries to go with that. Hopefully the regulations start changing for flying drones, so that's another issue in itself. And next up in the news, there was a photo shoot that happened just this week. It wasn't one of those, fancy photo shoot. This was at a hobby craft store photo shoot. So photographer got four models. They went to a hobby craft store and just took some of the photos. Look at these photos. This is like behind the scenes of I think one of my favorite one. This was a wall garden and she sat down somewhere. And look at the end product. Look at that's crazy. You probably didn't spend nothing for that. It looks really professional. So this is taking the internet by storm. And I'm probably gonna see more people trying to do this, going to stores. I can imagine people going to Walmart and just taking photos there, or Michael's or some other stores. So looking to see what's going to happen in that. And now in some happy, cool news. So Super Bowl happened. I'm not going to be talking about that or the ads that went on, and many people spoke about that already. But I want to be talking about a halftime show. Justin Timberlake, firstly, love him. Great performance. But what happened was, while he was singing, he went up to a kid and was like, "Hey kid, let's take a selfie." The kid took a selfie and so forth, and of course he posted it. And that just blew up. It's crazy. This guy got so many followers. But what I love about this is, I want to say his hustle. His kind of he saw an opportunity and he took it. So he created an Instagram account called Ryan the Selfie Kid. But it's crazy. He already has 60K followers. That's insane. And I think this was created just this week because the halftime show was this week. Ridiculous. But what I love is the opportunity he took, and now there's news outlets asking for interviews with him. I really want to see where he goes with this. Ryan the Selfie Kid, he could probably just be taking photos with different celebrities now and different people, and it's bam, famous. Good work, kid. Taking initiative. Love that. And today, it's another day in Instagram, and they are changing hashtags this time. So how it works is, usually you post a photo, you add some hashtags into it to try getting on different Explorer pages and more people seeing it. Sometimes their limit is 30, so people would max out the 30, and sometimes like it just won't even be the most relevant content. You'll take like a drone photo and you'll tag like a camera company in it, like Canon, and I'm like, that makes no sense. So what's happening now is Instagram is letting users decide if they see that post and that hashtag. So imagine I take a drone photo and I hashtag it with Canon. Now if users see that, they can click on my post and click don't show again, and now my post will never show up for Canon to them. So what's happening is you're losing people, but Instagram is learning more about you. So now they know you're posting photos on hashtags that don't really make sense for said hashtag. So they're gonna kind of like start nicking you and maybe not show you as much, just like how they did the shadow ban. That was crazy. So this might be kind of shadow ban 2.0. So my suggestion is don't maybe post 30 hashtags, maybe do 5 or 10, see how those work, but really highly cater it to what your photo is. If your photo's of a drone, just do drone hashtags, in the sky, cinematic drone, mountains, whatever, but don't be posting different random ones. So really highly cater it. I can see Instagram really trying to go hard on this. So let's see what comes out of this. But that is it for Savvy News. Today's a short segment, nothing really interesting to talk about happened. There's always something new every day, but today was short. I did the highlights of what happened, but hopefully next week some cool stuff happens. So fingers crossed. But anyways, let's comment below. Let's start a discussion, start talking about some of the things. Maybe you have some questions about the Instagram hashtag. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? How about the Ryan the Selfie Kid? Ooh, let's talk about that. But anyways, hopefully you like this. Hit that like button. Subscribe to learn more about the Savvy News that comes out and different tutorials and vlogs I'm doing. Of course, share this out so we can keep growing that community. And of course, most important thing is, let's stay savvy, okay? And we're out.